Hey, 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 hello everyone, how you doing? We've just crossed back into France from Spain and we're in the Nouvelle Aquitaine region, you said?
Yeah.
Well, the price of petrol, good grief. So we just spent, what, 163
Yeah, 163 a litre for diesel.
euro, and it's 199 now. Straight away, as soon as you cross that border, so make sure you fill her up before you get over the border if you're coming back through France. Well, we're parked for the night. It's a really good location. You can walk down either way down along the river. Dinner tonight is a very simple affair, but we've got this one little pizza that we bought just at a garage the other day. We thought we just want to use it up, so it's one of these. But we saw one of those little pizza machines that you get in France. So Gary's gone to get one of them while I've cooked this up. Now, I've had to add a little bit of ham and a bit of barbecue sauce on it because it was dry as anything. And it said it had ham and cheese, but honestly, it would have took a surgeon to try and find that bloody ham. Anyway, he's gone out to see if he can get one of those pizzas. Let's have a pizza off and compare. So Gary's just got back and he's got 2 pizzas, even though I've got, like, what? What happened?
Well, I thought I'd cancelled the first one.
Why did you cancel it?
Well, because it rejected the card.
Oh, God.
And then it turns out it didn't reject the card. So when I was doing the second one, it came on out. And then, of course, I got the thingy on my phone. And I went, hang on, I only ordered it once. And then, it's sure enough, when the first one popped out,
oh,
it went,
my
now
God.
I'm going to do the second one.
We've got way too much pizza now. This is getting stupid. What did you buy anyway? Let's have a look.
Just margaritas, because the other options all had creme fraiche on them. And I know you don't like cream, so...
Creme fraiche? Yeah. Oh, okay, so they're not cooked. They're cold.
It can't be cold.
They're freaking cold.
It asked me if I wanted it hot.
Well, what did you think hot said?
It said hot, because it was in English.
Well, trust me, that's cold.
What's the first one?
That's hot. So, well, one's going in the fridge then.
Okay, right.
Oh my God, it's not margarita, by the way. It's got ham on it. That's not margarita.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a blit. It's definitely hot. You can see the steam coming off it, but it's got a nice dough on it. Not sure they've cooked it enough though. Might have to put it in my own oven. Right, so there's the pizza I've cooked over there, babe.
Right.
Oh my God, I've got more pizza than we could throw a bloody stick at here.
Pizza for a few days.
Well, I don't even like pizza that bloody much.
Yours looks nicer than that one.
Well, I did add stuff to it. I think this needs to go back in the oven a little bit. Oh God. Okay. So how much were they each?
They were €10.20 each.
So €20 for the 2 pizzas. Well, it's not dear because it's actually quite a big pizza, but very weird that you've got 2.
Yeah. It surprised me as well.
Oh, but thankfully he's got a bottle of wine, French. Oh, Bordeaux Superior. Well, things are looking up. Got to say, that's pretty nice, wasn't it, Babs?
That's really nice.
It was just a petrol station one. I was thinking that was going to be horrible. Right, going to be honest, I'm really surprised. It's quite nice, that pizza, isn't it?
Isn't it? Considering it's from a machine.
It's way nicer than I was expecting from the machine. I don't really like the idea of it, to be honest, but for €10, honestly, it's all right. Well, we had a good night's sleep, didn't we? Seemed like babies in here. It was really good. And it did help that we'd had a bottle of wine, though, didn't it?
Just a bit.
So guess what we're doing today? We're going to a chocolate factory. Well, it's not a factory, it's a chocolate shop, isn't it? And then they give you a chocolate tour. So we're going to try a little bit of chocolate in Bayonne. It's not far, is it?
No,
it's just
about
over
a mile away.
Yeah, but just check out where we were parked last night. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
It's great one.
So here we are, parked up just on the side of the road, really. A bit further along, there's a car park for about 4 or 5 cars. That's for the fishermen only. You mustn't go there. Right opposite the river. And then just behind us is another car park. There's loads of cars here this morning. And the restaurant is just over there. It's a really good spot. Look, Gary found a bus parking lane. It's really busy at the chocolate place. Here's the entrance. Oh, it looks really interesting, Babs, doesn't it? Oh, look at the entrance as you come in. It looks amazing. The shop is great, isn't it? And he paid about €6.25 for this tour. And it'll allow you to come straight into all these boards. There's loads of these boards behind me. And they're translated into English as well, so you can find out, you know, the history of how chocolate is made, how it's cultivated, how the seeds are grown. It's not bad for $6.25 because you also managed to get a little taster in that. So I'm wondering what the taster is. Here's the cocoa trees themselves, and interestingly enough, they don't like to grow in light, so they kind of go underneath either banana trees or coconut trees. They seem to do well under them. And all of these boards then give you some more information. Wow, look at it. This is what it looks like inside a pod. Interesting how they test it's ripe, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Basically, they pick it up and they tap it, and if it's a dull thud, and then they shake it, and they can clearly hear the beans loose on the inside, it's ready for harvest.
Well, there's a couple of boards with the history, and L'Atelier de Chocolat was started in 1951 by Joseph and Madeleine Andrieux. Just by luck, we've just met Nellie, who's actually in this picture that I've just shown you. Now, Nellie, tell me, what was your childhood like in growing up? Because it's your grandfather that started all this, isn't it?
I grew up in the pastry shop, so you can imagine
Oh, gosh.
spending all our Sundays with my brother and sister, going up and down in my grandparents' house and going to the pastry shop was just amazing. And starting with more and more chocolate coming in was very lovely.
Did you always want to be a chocolatier as well?
Actually not.
Oh, really?
I came to this field super late, only 5 years ago. But sometimes you are
Destined.
you need to make a move, and I was happy to join the family business. Yeah.
And it's really interesting because you were talking. We had a really lovely chat a minute ago, and I've just found out that the building that we're in was actually just a really plain warehouse, and it's been designed to recreate the rainforest feel, the feel of where the chocolate grows. It's been designed to give that ambience as you go through it before you even taste it, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You see on the wall we have all this design of tropical forest, and the noise, we might not hear so much there, but there's some of the rooms where you have the noise of the forest trees and birds.
Looks like this inside. I mean, honestly, you've got to come here. If you're stopping by in this region, this is well worth the stop, isn't it, Gary? We were just really lucky to meet Nellie. Look, you can watch this. Oh,
Praline balls.
are they?
Lots of it, yeah.
So that's all crushed nuts then, isn't it? I don't know how none of them are fat, Gary. We're fatter than everyone. We don't even work here. I can't believe it. Can you, Gary?
God.
This is well worth €6, I think we paid.
Look at that sculpture made out of chocolate.
Oh, it's made out of chocolate. Gosh, you've got to know what you're doing. That's amazing. It's incredible. Look at the pirate. That's brilliant, Gary, isn't it?
It is.
This is a great big massive rugby ball they've made. Was it for the World Cup or something you
for the
said?
World Cup, yeah. A couple of years ago in Paris.
It's 40 kilos, the sculpture is. Wow. I have to show you this. I know I keep showing you everything, but this is incredible. This is a chocolate bear. And he's got these lovely little bouquets of chocolate that they do. That's incredible, isn't it? Gary and I are just saying how much we're really enjoying this, actually.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, for €6 or something, it's nothing, is it? To come and really enjoy something like this, it's really informative. It's like a quiz and everything in here to see if you test your knowledge. Gary will be really competitive. He'll want to be able to answer it all. But there's one of these things that you put your head through. I love those. The quiz bit is taking it really serious. Oh, crikey, Gary.
Chocolate to Europe.
Who brought chocolate to you?
Columbus, I think. Oh no, Hernan Cortez.
Oh, you ain't been listening at all.
50% right so far. I got the first one right.
What's this one? Oh, it's in French.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's a bit more difficult for you. For the pudding's in the eating, so they say. So we're going to have a little taste of it, haven't we, Bab? See what we think. Before we have the tasting, the lady's going to give it a bit of a clean out, and then we're going to have a little taster. So fabulous. Okay, so we've got our little tasting tray. Look, got all this. Now it goes up from the bitterness, the dark chocolate, right up to the more sweeter chocolate, she said.
Some dark chocolate is 70% cocoa.
So this one, 70%. From Ecuador, 70%. I think it's lovely.
I'm not a fan of really dark chocolate, but it's not too bad.
He doesn't like dark chocolate, but this isn't that bitter. It's lovely. And as I've been seeing chocolate all the way around it, I do need it now. So there's 7 different types of chocolate that you're going to try, and she'll talk you through all of them. Honestly, you're getting your money's worth here, aren't you? So the next one's a blend. He ain't gonna like it. Even I'm hard pressed on this one. Can you taste a little bit of coconut in that though?
Yes, I can.
Now, this is the only chocolate I've tasted so far in my life that I could actually take 1 square out of the fridge and leave the rest. Like, you see people that have a fridge of chocolate and they can take 1 square a week and they leave it in there. I can't do it. I would smash the whole lot. So this I could leave.
Yeah, me too.
So this one, it's got chili running through it. It's actually quite sweet.
Very
Go on,
nice.
try that one. I'll see if you like it. He's going to like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into
Finally.
my territory now.
Finally, we found one he likes. For one of their bouquets. We're going to go and get one of these. €16.80. I think that's quite good actually, don't you?
Excellent.
Gary's noticed that there is an Aire that is, what's the Aire called?
Aire de Re.
Aire de Re, and they do LPG. We've got about one of our tanks is empty, isn't it?
Yeah, the small one's empty and the big one's at about 70%, so we might as well fill up as
Might
we
as
go
well.
past it.
There's the LPG thing. You've got to press the button to get some attention, I think,
Yeah,
babes.
I'm a bit too far away, so I've got to get a bit closer.
Okay. Annoying, wasn't it? You had to guess it.
So it's one of those pumps where you've got to pay in advance.
Right.
So you can't just fill it up and then go and pay. So you've got to guess about how much you're gonna need. So I guess €15, and actually it was about right. We're now almost full on both tanks.
Thank goodness for that. Well done, babes. We're just arriving in Port Medoc, and there's a few bits and pieces up here, and the Aire is right round by the port. Maybe it's because it's out of season, but you know, people are parked where it says no motorhomes, and nobody seems to be bothering them. Wow, this is my favourite looking spot because we can see all the boats on the water as well. And then there's nobody to the left-hand side of us. Gary, this is amazing. So we're parked right at the end here. It's all empty at the moment, but there's quite a few pictures along here. There's another Brit there. Say hi in a bit. But look at that. That's your view. Morning. We slept quite well. We're just getting ready. Gary's doing all the sort of grey, the black, everything, aren't you, right now?
Yep.
And then we're heading on a ferry, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Well, the thing is, what we didn't realise is we parked here, didn't we? Thinking, oh, we got a really great spot, it's really fabulous. Then we realised, in order to get to the mainland, the other side, it's a ferry, or you've got to go about 200 kilometres to go to where we're going, haven't we?
Yeah.
The ferry's about €50 as well, but it's going to cost that in fuel. So we decided we're going to try the ferry, aren't we?
Yeah.
Entering into the docks area, and there's the ferry over there. It's literally, what, a kilometre and a half or something from where we were parked up?
Yeah.
Right, we're in the queue now, aren't we?
We are.
And it ended up being £51.53, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which, that's not too bad, I suppose. But I just can't believe we didn't know we had to get a ferry in the end.
I thought it was a bridge.
There's we both thought it was a bridge, Gary, so we're both at fault here. We think that's our ferry, but we're just like, how is it even big enough for us all? We don't know. We don't know whether you can just park up the van, stay in the van, or whether you get out and go on deck. We don't know. But there's a good few motorhomes and caravans and stuff getting on it, and we saw a massive truck, didn't we? Gary was like, if that's getting on...
articulated lorry.
Yeah. He was like, if that's getting on, we should be all right now. Oh God, are we feeding into one lane? That was a bit unexpected. So the 3 lanes feed into 1 lane. But there's no signage, is there?
No.
Everybody...
Control.
Everyone's...
For himself.
They do seem quite polite though. Everybody kind of just took their turn. Okay, so there's a middle and 2 sides. We look to be going in the middle, don't we? Is he telling us or them? That's the next guys. You want to watch this lip here, babe?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a lip there, isn't it? Scrape the bottom. You can see a load of scrape marks on it.
We might scrape the air actually.
Oh God, I hate it when we scrape.
But it'll just be the tow bar, so it won't be too bad.
Oh God, this looks a bit dodge. Flipping hell. Feels right homemade. Oh, I don't like this. No one's even got a high vis vest on. It don't feel so safe. Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to stay down here, would you? It's horrible. There we go. The old horse wagon here. The horse was neighing like mad a minute ago. Look at the horse wagon. There he is. Poor sod. There's a couple in there, isn't there?
There's 2.
I think they're just going to get a massive truck to come parking by us. We don't know whether you get out. Well, I don't know if we should stay in here, babe.
So it's a mixture. So the guys in the white van just behind the one next to us, they're staying in.
Right.
But the motorhome behind him, they've all piled out.
Oh, here we go. Something massive's coming. I've just pulled in the old side window thing. Side mirror. See what I mean? No high vis or no high vis.
Yeah.
Seems like anybody could be bloody working here, doesn't it? Look.
Yeah, when he hits the top, he's going to say, "Oh, sorry, mate, don't work here."
Yeah. Flipping out. How big is this thing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Look. This, you are joking. Gary, I don't think I can get out.
I don't think you can.
Look how close this articulated lorry is. No way. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Oh, flipping hell, babes. It's a bit of a seating deck. We've come up because it was really dark and dingy down there. Like this inside, Gary really exaggerated. Says, "Oh, there's lounges and a restaurant and a bar." It was such, well, it's like a cafeteria. We're coming off now. Oh God, just hold on, let him go, babe. He's massive, that guy in front of us. It's quite rusty old archway, isn't it? Oh, let him go fully, babe. I just feel really uncomfortable here. Absolutely brilliant statue. His hands opening an oyster clam. It's pretty windy as we're heading along and starting to rain. We're not quite sure if we want to go to Ile de Re now, are we? Or push on a bit?
Yeah, we might just push enough further north.
So we're just coming up to the pay booth to cross the bridge over to Ile de Re. So €8 out of season, 16 in season. Looks like that massive cloud's going to be following us all the way to Ile de Re though. What a welcome to Ile de Re. Look at the rain. In the Ile de Re. Quite narrow, small streets. A lot of one-ways. A lot of height barriers where the beaches are. So deterring anyone that would be wanting to come and camp. Tell you what we have noticed, there's a fabulous walking or cycling path all the way around the island. Certainly where the main road is. On skirts of La Flotte is a little Aire. Now this one's free. Wowzer, that's full, isn't it, babe?
Spot next to the silver one.
Oh, there's another one there, look. There's a couple of spots in here. It's completely free, but we don't think there's any services. Maybe there's some water or something, Gary.
Bins there.
Are they bins? They look like bear bins. I don't know why they're like that. It's only a little Aire. It is free, but it's like a little car park. We're actually going to push on, mainly because we've got a bit of time. And there's not much here, is there?
Not much, no.
So, although we're not going to stay on Ile de Re, we do think that this is a really lovely family place to come. So we're just coming into the camping car in Marielle-sur-Lay, which is a beautiful little French town. Okay, so there's a couple of spots here.
Cars here.
Yep, so you can go. Yeah, well, we don't want to be right on top of this guy, do we?
No, we don't.
So I would say, oh yeah, here we go. Save for camping cars. Okay, here's the machine. So first of all, you select your English language, and then it says water. We don't want to buy any because we're full basically. Electricity, you can choose either 4 hours for €3, 12 hours is €8. We don't want to buy any, we're all right. Total is 0.
Okay.
Validate. You don't need to do anything.
Nope.
So it's completely free to park. Here's the church. Isn't it beautiful? And it's right beside the river. This is a beautiful French town. It's definitely worth coming here. Look at this. It's so nice. Look out these little breads, aren't they cute?
Hedgehogs.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? They've got blue eyes. Oh, I love these. These are brilliant, these are. What a cracking find this was. We slept so well. Gary's just doing the grey waste at the moment. Get rid of that. That's free. Don't forget you've got to pay for electricity and water here. Otherwise, it's completely free. Join us next time as we head to Saint-Nazaire and Brittany. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to give us a like and maybe leave us a comment. We love to hear from you. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and ding-a-ling that bell. And we'll see you next time. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. We love you loads. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.